No study of the Angolan Civil War would be complete without an understanding of the involvement of the superpowers in the outcome of the conflict during the Angolan Civil War. The Cold War, in effect, a competition between the Soviet Union on the one side and the United States of America, who wanted to stop the spread of communism around the planet, quickly developed the Angolan Civil War into a battleground between the superpowers and their allies. The United States was actively involved in supporting both the FNLA and UNITA during the conflict with both training and supplies, and the Soviet Union on the other side supported the MPLA during their conflict in the dispossession of the Portuguese colonial government during this era. UNITA, with support from the United States, approached South Africa with the objective that it would stop SWAPO using Angola as a base for its attack to Southwest Africa, now Namibia. The United States actively encouraged South African Defence Force involvement through the Central Intelligence Agency in what quickly became known as one of the proxy wars that would rage during the Cold War period. And regardless of what was called the era of detente during that period, the stage was set at this point for a hot Cold War on African soil during the Angolan War of Independence. The players that were active during this period included, of course, the Portuguese colonial government, the United States of America, mainly through its proxy, the CIA, the Soviet bloc and its partners, including China, Cuba, and a variety of European supporters that lended mostly financial support, and of course the South African Defence Force and the Southwest African Territory Force during the period of the conflict. My video will outline the involvement of these superpowers during the conflict, and a series will follow this that outlines exactly how each one of these superpowers mentioned became involved during this era in the war for independence in Angola. It naturally led to a proxy battle that mainly looked as if there was no involvement from these superpowers, while in fact the Cold War was executed